Hi and welcome. Welcome back to another Onkruid video. Welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3 where the weather is still abysmal. Last episode we followed the Lubrican over to this fisherman's house, and we discovered that they harbored both Anna and one of the two, and Tamara for a while. That the mother, Anne, or Anna, I'm gonna go with Anne, is missing now, and that the daughter should normally be safe somewhere else. Somewhere out of this messy place. And that's pretty much all we have right now. We are going back to the Baron to talk about what we learned, and then we're looking for Anna in Oxenford. Tamara, I mean. My twins are big like Tia, Tanera. That's a little Doja Cat reference that you get for free at the start of this episode. Again, no additional payment, you know? That's how benevolent I'm feeling. As you know, I am the benevolent Witcher. I wonder if that will catch on, if people will appreciate that kind of The Witcher 3 series. A Witcher that is always friendly, always tries to help out, always tries to do what's best for everyone and not just for himself. That's exactly what I'm trying to achieve, trying to work towards. And that's why I'm helping out this Baron. Towards has to be without an S, right? In the American way of spelling it, I think it's toward. But I don't know if you pronounce it. Draw my weapon, why? I don't know if you pronounce it without an S necessarily. Ronvid of the Small March.
Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Sure.
Boots a bit big, maybe. Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor
I'm such a sarcastic asshole and I love it.
the fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
I respect this man. I respect him endlessly.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why, then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight!
I don't want to kill him, but I'll show him a little lesson, I guess. Show him a little lesson in who not to mess with. Okay, thank you. I don't want to kill him. Just like 3 vicious axe strokes rending his entire body, but no, not killing him.
But the next time we meet...
I don't want to be rude to him, but both
Challenge
options
me
are rude.
again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Bro, you just yielded in the middle of our fight. How is he still talking those words? How is he still speaking like that, man? I just showed him that I could kill him with one finger. I could be like Mihawk in One Piece using the smallest butter knife ever found in the Witcher universe. I don't need a swift kick in the arse, no, but I am sorry for ramming my horse into you at full speed. Mr. Baron Boy, we used your unborn daughter to track down some of your family. Do we pass another merchant? Because I feel like I would like to sell some stuff if possible. If I'm not mistaken, there's like one merchant here that is keeping track of the stuff. Keeping track of the stuff that the people here have. Oh, look at that, another little dwarf fella.
How may I assist you?
How much does he give for this? 101. We have been carrying it around for so long, it's time to just sell it. I'm also looking for a master
Looking
armor.
for someone who can craft
apparently.
me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Sheesh.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
That guy
Light,
in the
but
back
durable.
is what
Can't
the
constrain
fuck?
movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all?
Look at that
Sure,
guy in
should
the
be
back.
self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
Okay. A nice little new
These legends
quest.
mention where the
Just
forge
by
might
talking
be.
to a blacksmith.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
As I thought, be a while before we can complete it. Level 16. What I was gonna look at is how our chest piece that we are wearing looks. 42 armor. And that one was 52, right? Required level 3 versus required level 4. Let's go. I need some armor made. And then let's select the level 5 armor. And let's create it. Right? Yeah. Okay. So we sold him a bunch of our stuff. And then we kind of gave him some gold back by using his services. That's like a nice trade deal. And there we go. 54 instead of 42. Equip it. Ooh, my man's looking straight dashing. Axie sign, Irdian sign, both ones we don't use, so I might be tempted to just sell these. And we're still holding out for level 11 when we will be able to equip the relic armor. Okay, little sidetrack.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Right.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Was that the guy that was looking at us that menacingly? That's not really a nice reward for saving him, that the fact that he just started to creep us out. Mr. Quartermaster, can I sell some of my other junk to you, please? I hope you guys don't mind that I skip on all the Gwen stuff for now. I'm just really trying to focus on progression a little bit. Like, still enjoying the game and what it has to offer, and taking breaks now and then to just look around and chill. But I'm also trying to...
Witcher. A word.
Excuse me. I'm walking through someone.
What is it?
That night
progress.
when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Oh, we went out for a lovely game of padel.
About that. Speaking of which, know where he is.
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Okay. Can't blame a man for being a little bit mindful. Just chilling for a second, you know. The world can become quite hasty, and sometimes you need to not haste. A love letter. I'll not invade his privacy.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story.
Anna.
Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
That's lovely, man. That's lovely.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't
He
believe
trusts
anyone
us.
else.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm a
That
benevolent
much I can
witcher.
do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Flashback time again.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Hull Haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
We looked up her age, right?
Not bad
Because,
at
I mean-
all. But who
I
goes
mean,
boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
I'll be honest. Honesty lasts
care,
longest.
Morhen?
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside.
Poor
A
Egrin.
woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare.
Medium rare.
The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to
Nice
behold.
curtsy.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Quite a big risk for just a horse. I don't think I did any horse racing so far, so I wonder if that will introduce new mechanics to the game.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
Interesting. What's gonna happen now? Are there gonna be like quick time events? Do we just need to get there? Let's go. I guess we follow the yellow line and not like the waypoint line that we regularly follow, probably. There's probably gonna be obstacles or something, right? I'm focusing on just going forward for now. I'm not really looking at the ground. Make sure our horse stamina doesn't run out completely. Let's give it a little rest.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Come on. We got this. We can do this. Okay, the line stopped. Oh, it's just here. Wait, that was easy as fuck.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
The guy was just like talking and she's like, thank you!
Another chance to win.
Is that another griffin? Doesn't exactly look like it.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were he to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
This man is a master of clickbait.
Piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Interesting decision to
So long.
not tell him about like the giant beast they told us about. The giant beast that took Anna. But I guess it's all fine. Geralt probably has his reasons to do whatever he does. And now the roof of the horse stable is ruined again. That's a bit of a continuity error, isn't it?
Will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Bro, you know what doll it is. Come on. We've talked about this already. Okay. Oxenfurt it is then, right?
Boys say there's a lass round one of the villages that'll let you poker for a few scraps. And this ain't no toothless old wench. Young and supple, braid down to a shapely arse.
Bollocks.
I love me some talk about prostitution early in the morning. It's really early in the morning. It's not even 5 AM yet. There he is. My trusty steed. Yellow. Let's go. We have quite a trick ahead of us. Investigate all remaining leads in Velen and find the Baron's wife or go to Oxenfurt. How do we investigate the leads? Is it like another location on the map? Nah, that's the same location. That is quite the distance we have to travel. All the way back to where we started, the Hangman's Tree. More quest available here. Quest available here. Still a lot of undiscovered area, right? Let's go for a little podcast section of the episode, even though the episode has been like really slow already. We are creating slow The Witcher episodes. If you don't know that yet, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but yeah, we are just chilling a big time. I have time to only record this one episode today. After that, me and my girlfriend are making dinner, and we are headed over to the AB, the Ancienne Belgique, beautiful concert location here in Belgium, in Brussels, in the capital. Really, really one of the nicest concert halls I've been to. The sound is what really sells it. The sound is always amazing, and in every part of the whole room. That's hard to do, I think. Really, every square centimeter of that big room is just like clean and crisp. The vocals are often very nicely attuned in volume to the rest of the instruments and stuff. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to see a band or artist performing there. And today we are headed there to see the amazing French 79. Quite unknown, at least in these parts, at least in Belgium, because none of my colleagues or stuff knew about him or ever heard about him. But an artist I have been following for a whole while already, and I've introduced my girlfriend to a whole while back as well. Really a talented individual. His name is Simon, I think. I know that he is French, hence probably the name. And it's just one guy, you know? It's just one fella on that stage with a bunch of keyboards, a bunch of synthesizers, and it is just absolutely perfect. It's the type of music or the type of live performances I think I prefer the most or enjoy the most, when it's just one single individual producing majestic sounds, magic sounds, that you're wondering like, how can one guy just produce this? I'm ignoring everything for now. I just want to progress for a second. I want to get to my destination. That's what I'm so sorry. Well, guard the treasure sounds interesting, but this thing is level 13. Level 13 is scary. It's only one enemy though, so that makes it like doable, I think, maybe. We can stagger him a little bit. Dodge in time. Yeah, if it's only one of these guys, then by all means, sure. I can definitely do this. That was a close dodge. He's almost dead already, so... Okay, but he seems to be going into like a frenzy or something. Alright, we can't hit him when he is in that porcupine mode, I guess. Which he still is in. Do we need to enter the bestiary like mid-fight to figure out what we do? Can we maybe fire a crossbow bolt at him? What do we do? Do we need to fight his backside? I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure. Maybe we should try use a different Witcher sign for a second. Let's try Igni on for size. Set him ablaze. He's recharging his health rather quickly, it seems. And there we go. We definitely missed. I mean, we can damage it. Do we just need to break through the armor or something? We are killing it. We're getting rid of this fella. Okay, maybe we were just overthinking it. We don't need to be so scared. Maybe he does like a lot of damage to my equipment or something. He keeps running away. That's a little bit annoying. Yeah, you can scream all you want, but I am just gonna go. Stop running away, you piece of ass. Yeah, sure, you can hit me. No, that's not sure at all. You cannot hit me. Did we kill it? I hope so, because we are very, very close to dying. I think we did kill it. Yes. A red mutagen, eh? Haven't seen that before. Let's eat some grilled pork. Rochi boy, you can calm down. We found the treasure. Okay, okay. Please. Just let this be good. Also, let me save. 62 armor. Okay. And 14 compared to 8. Yes. And the game crashed. What an amazing save timing. Holy shit. Alright, so as we were saying, that was like a full-on game crash. Like really, I had to start opening up. Let's give Axie, we don't use Axie. I had to start opening up like a different a desktop version, what you call it. I had to really tinker with some shit before figuring out how to fix the error again. It's been a while. Normally this computer, and it better because it cost me like 20 kidneys worth of money. This computer normally handles anything. Hidden treasure? Yeah, sure. I mean, we've ruined our podcasty vibes already, right? Yeah, Mr. Foglet, you're no match for me. He's a big match for me, by the way. So the one thing you need to know about Foglets is that they can definitely kill you if you're not paying that much attention. We were also not regenerated in the slightest. I'm gonna leave it for now. And I was not healed at all. Monster nest. There's too much shit going on here, man. I just need to get to my destination. I need to make sure that I'm able to finish off. Well, a bandit camp can be a little sidetrack we can go on, because I mean bandits are easy enough. They are level 9 though, which is quite a large level difference above us. Let's make sure we focus the ranged guy if possible. Not necessarily needed. We have our Quinn sign still equipped, so that's nice. I need the shield to go in some way, maybe by using the art sign. That's something that can probably splinter wood. Or if we just take our time a little bit. You are not firing another arrow, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I'm not really sorry. Again, you're not doing it. I told you. I tried to tell you. I tried to warn you. One deserter here left. I'll just break his shield probably. If I can. Please. I'm destroying my X on his ass, I think. How do we... Let's go for Igni and just light him on fire. His shield won't protect him against it. It looks like his shield did protect him against it. Alright, let's try Art on for size then. A little bit of a counter attack by blocking. Art doesn't break his shield either. What do we do? How do we break this man's shield? What about a crossbow bolt? Okay. Okay. Can block from all sides now, can he? Can block from all sides, huh, buddy? Makes it a bit more difficult if I start rolling around like a little armadillo, huh? Can't turn around quickly enough, little pussy boy. Okay, don't have to get too mean on him. Maybe we'll find an even better weapon, not necessarily sword. Let's check him out. That X sucks, that sucks, and that's bad too. Some coins always nice. What else do we have here? A chest they were protecting with just a whole bunch of diagrams, crafting materials, the old wazoo. You already know. A dried fish. Never gonna say no to that. Some extra regeneration. And let's continue on with our journey. My waypoint is gone. I don't know why. I hope they don't mind me passing through this encampment, but it looks like they don't. I guess I can just follow the waypoint, and I think it's probably going to be somewhere along this massive, massive bridge. I think this is really going to be the first time we truly encounter like a large city. I hope we don't get into too many cutscenes and stuff on the way there, because really, really I want to just find Tamara, finish off this Bloody Baron questline if I can. It's definitely not going to happen in this episode, not in the slightest. Because, I mean, we don't have that much time left. We should already be ending off, to be completely brutally honest. But I want to get another step closer. I killed another doe. That's never what I mean to do, you know, but sometimes it just happens. Hey, where is this waypoint thing sending me? It's just across the bridge, right? Why would I go around somewhere? Fuck's sake. I knew it would be across the bridge, and still I didn't listen to my intuition. Sometimes you do, you know? Sometimes you need to listen to that old noggin. I'm sorry. Still having a bit of trouble maneuvering this horse. Hello, guys. Move out of the way a little bit. If we kill a doe by running into it, why do we never, like, kill a human or kill a child? Hello.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
I kinda have a pass right here.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Hype. Did we, like, bribe him or something? Or was he intimidated? Or what happened there? Let's go through. In settled areas such as cities, paths tend to be narrow and obstacles numerous. Your maximum movement speed is limited. Oh yeah, okay. So we can't sprint here. I understand that. I respect that. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Okay, look at this.
His Majesty King Radon.
Don't get me wrong, it's probably still one of like the smallest cities in the game, I can imagine. But this is beautiful. It's a stark difference from all the villages we have visited so far. For now, we're not gonna look around too much. This looks like an entrance, alright. Okay, final part of this episode.
For Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
There's gonna be like 8 guards on my head in 1 second. Aww. Petty kitty, petty kitty, petty kitty. Petty kitty, petty kitty.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
My benevolence kind of extends to her more
Your
at this point,
father's
I
a
think.
vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then?
Because I'm the
Why
benevolent
did you
witcher.
take this job?
I help
Because he
anyone.
knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style.
You make a good point.
Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
I mean, I want to instantly go into this. I want to hear
Before
her
I
side. I
agreed
want
to
to
look for
shock
you,
her.
your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
What line did he cross?
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Me neither.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Worst night of your life yet.
Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Damn.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men.
Yeah, that sounds like a cult.
They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's a cult.
I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
What about your father?
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life. Forgotten it already.
Well,
What about
well.
your flower garden?
A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
Is this like her
I
new boyfriend?
appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength,
Man's making a lot
she'll
of
see about
decisions for
finding
her.
another.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
That's
Hope
me,
you know what you're getting yourself into.
the benevolent witcher at your service.
And good luck.
Baron's probably not gonna be that satisfied with us though. Bet the kitty. Bet the kitty, nibbles. Nibbles. Okay, Tamara's not coming back, at least we found her. Anna's one we're looking for next. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.